to Slay the Spire. This is just a little random game I've been playing a pretty good amount of. It's a ton of fun. This Ironclad character I'm not too great as. I much prefer the Silent. Silent's more of like a combo-oriented character, and Ironclad seems to be more of a, I mean, he has combos too. If you don't know, this is like basically a roguelike RPG, but it uses cards, so it's kind of neat. I exited out, so I'm not going to get a bonus here. Probably should have not done that. So I'm looking to fight as many of these elite enemies on this first floor as possible, because they give us better rewards than normal. So if I want to fight two, I have to go down this right side route, I believe. Yeah. Which is worth it. It's always worth fighting as many as possible. So let's give it a shot. The combat system in this is very simple. It's just play your cards, do everything you can, take as little damage as possible. With this character specifically, he starts with this Burning Blood trinket, which heals 6 HP at the end of combat. So long as I can take less than 6 HP in combat, or 6 damage, I am completely fine. So that's the goal here. Certain cards cost more. You get 3 energy normally. There are trinkets that give you more energy and things like that. So we're at 6 damage. We don't want to take any more damage. Doing everything we can. We're just going to triple block here and hope that he goes with his non-12 damage attack next. He goes for his 7, so we can just double block, hopefully. Or single block. That stinks. You do 13, you only do 9. Well, we're going to hope to draw 2 strikes this turn. So we're going to take 2 damage, and that'll carry over. We'll be at 78. If we draw 2 strikes, which luckily we did. Or 3 strikes even, wow, that's awful. Lucky us. Shrug It Off is an excellent card, I think, so I'm gonna go ahead and grab that. Looks like no matter which route we go, we're getting 2 question marks, so let's just go this way. We get combat in our question mark, that's a shame. This guy is attacking us and that guy is not, so let's just finish him off and then get some free damage. Hope to take less than 4 damage. It's going to try to hit us for 8. Shrug It Off only does 6, but that's better than defend. So we will take no damage this turn. And hope that he hits us with another Frail. That'd be nice. He's just putting wounds in our deck. That's not that big of a deal. Those wound cards will go away at the end of combat, so they're not that big of a deal. One more strike and we got him. Or a bash or something. Perfect. So that was not bad. We're back to full HP. And Heavy Blade's an excellent card if we go for a strength build. Inflame is a good card in general, so I'm going to take that for now. We don't really have an archetype set up yet, so I'm just going to be taking cards that are good in general. Once we set up an archetype, I'll be taking more niche cards, but like I said, we don't quite have that. That would only be doing, to bring him down to 7, that's not enough for a strike to finish him off, so I'm just going to hit this louse so that his curl up armor is popped and he gets rid of it, so that hopefully we can finish one of them off this turn. That would be ideal. Excellent. So we can double strike this one, and then never worry about that again. Probably should have done that first, but I don't think it would have mattered. Because this guy will go down if we get 2 strikes, or a bash. Yep. Not bad, not bad. Another Shrug It Off is excellent. We're getting pretty lucky with these cards. Normally I wouldn't be taking these many cards early on, but we're getting great cards. So double defend, we take 2. We can deal with that. Yeah. Hopefully one of them curses, or does some form of self-buff. Because 2 damage isn't that bad. We can take that. Shrug It Off is also something that helps us a lot here. So we can Shrug It Off twice, and then strike. That way we're not taking any damage, and we get off damage on them. Alrighty. There we go, double cursing. That's better. So we get this one out of the way. Now it's just a one-on-one, which is much easier. It's doing 13 damage. If we draw a defend, nice. That would be optimal. It's doing so much because we have a vulnerable status applied to us, which means he does 50% more damage. I think it's 50. Yeah, 50% more damage. So we fully blocked that. Now he's cursing again. Since we got this, we may as well. We don't have enough cards in hand to play out fully, so we may as well draw first to see if we get something better. We didn't, but it's fine. We should be able to finish him off this turn, as we can easily. So back to full again. We want to keep as high HP as possible, of course. None of these are really appealing to me. So that we have as much HP as possible to fight that elite. Lose 3 HP with a 0.25% to find a relic. We can do this for a little bit. We don't want to take too much damage, but there's a really good, really nice one to get. So let's fight this elite. We are at 68. This guy's not that bad though. Luckily we drew 3 strikes. Not quite as nice as a bash would have been, but he's going to buff his strength and apply something to where if we play a skill he gains strength. So we want to do everything to hit him as hard as possible and basically race him and not play any of our Shrug It Offs or defends, because if we do he just hits us harder. So this unfortunately means we're probably going to be resting at our next campfire. If we bash strike, that puts him at 26. If we shrug it off, he will deal 24, 25, I think. He would do 25 to us. We have a block potion. I think this block potion is helpful, actually. So we'll block him, we'll bash strike, and hope to be able to finish him off next turn. Hope we get triple strike or something like that. We'll take 9, but if we can finish him off this turn... Ooh. We might have to apply that weak to him. Oh, never mind. Yeah, actually, we don't quite have enough, but this is worth doing now. It gives him 2 more damage, but it saves us a little bit of HP, because he should go down this turn now. So we just took 19, which is a buttload of damage, but we can finish him off now. So that was pretty bad, and we took a ton of damage, but we did get a prayer wheel, which is okay. Headbutt's debatably good, but I don't really want it. This is going to be good for us because we have this bracelet. I mean, it's not going to be combat, at least. This can be fun. It depends. Ooh, Metallicize would be amazing for us. We're going to hope to find that Metallicize. I don't think we want another bash, so I'm going to look for the Metallicize. Juggernaut would also be amazing. There's the Metallicize. We'll take that. Metallicize is really nice. I would have loved to get that Juggernaut, but can't win them all. Let's actually see. Yeah, we're right there to the next one. This path is amazing for us, so we don't actually need to rest. I think we're fine smithing a card, which upgrades it. We should upgrade this brand new Metallicize. Shiny new card. We'll get a free trinket. The Sundial, that's pretty good. It's not awful. These are all kind of bad for us. They're good cards, some of them at least, but they're not good for what we need. Oh boy. This is a little scary. We can use a weak potion. We can kill this louse if we inflame strike, but then we take 13. If we use this weak potion, I think it's worth taking 9 instead. So we inflame, strike, and then strike again, and he goes down. Now we're taking 9 on the chin, which is not ideal, but, you know, what can you do? We should be able to block from here pretty easily. Metallicize is going to help a lot with that. Then we can just defend and strike, because Metallicize gives us 4 block at the end of every turn. Right now, the card we would want the most would probably be a Barricade. Barricade would be an excellent card. He's not attacking us, so we're just going to hit him as hard as we can. Barricade allows us to carry block over. That would be a great card for us. And Juggernaut would also be an amazing card for us. We would want one of those two. Oh, I'm entangled, of course. Entangling means you cannot play attack cards, which is annoying, but what are you going to do? That's a big hit. We're going to hope to be able to finish him off this turn. 10, 8, yeah, absolutely. Not bad. That fight went pretty well. Reaper's not very good. Iron Wave would be very good in this deck. If we go this way, we get a bunch of question marks. If we go this way, we can fight an elite. I don't know which is better. We have a chance to get a relic at these question marks, but this is a guaranteed relic. Both ways have 2 campfires, so if things get too sticky, so long as we can beat the elite. Yeah, let's go for the elite. I think it's the better play. These guys are annoying, but so long as we can finish this guy off before he gets his attack, it's not that bad. So, shrug it off. Gives us 8. They are attacking us for 13, so we can just defend. And inflame, I think, is the play. Or do we want to strike him? We're going to be getting mostly attacking cards, so we should be able to finish this guy off. I think inflaming is the play, though, because it allows us to hit harder in the future. Hopefully we can hit this guy very hard before he attacks us. Please don't protect him, thank you. These guys are not that scary. This guy is potentially scarier because he does more damage. We're just not going to hit this guy. Alright, there's a little bit of block. Not ideal. This guy has to go, because he's going to hit us super hard, so we have to get rid of this guy as quickly as possible. It's not great that this guy's going to hit us, but this guy needs to go. He's going to hit us for a big hit this turn if we weren't able to finish him off. We still have to do 9 damage to him, which is not going to be simple. But, I mean, we'd rather not take his 25 hit. We do get the extra energy because of Sundial, which is nice. That actually helps us quite a bit. So that kills him. Then we play a Metallicize, and we should go for this enemy next. I think it's important. So we're still taking 4 damage here, which is not great, but we have a regen potion, so I'm not too afraid of the elite enemy. We're going to kill these 2 before we kill this guy, because he's only doing 4 to us right now. So long as we draw our defends or Iron Wave every turn, we're going to be fine to just not take damage from him. Actually, we don't even need to. We have this Metallicize. We literally cannot take damage from this man until we attack him. Which is going to be now. I think he's dead. He is indeed dead. That's nice. That wasn't too bad. It could have been better, but it wasn't awful. Whirlwind's really good in a strength boosting deck, but that's not really what we are, so we're going to pass on that. Who is this guy? I don't like this guy, but we're going to cycle until we get our Metallicize before we attack him. That way we don't have to worry about not getting armor. Because if we just cycle until we get Metallicize, he's not going to do anything. and we're going to be able to put up a couple buffs before he does anything. We still don't want to hit him, because if we hit him, he'll wake up. We want to get as much off on him as possible, basically, is what I'm trying to say. This is good. This will do. So now we can start to attack him. We buffed a pretty good amount. I think he hits for 18 every turn, so hopefully we'll be able to finish him. We should pop this as well. I completely forgot about that. I should have popped that immediately. That was my fault. He is indeed hitting us for 18. We could just double shrug it off to not take any damage and strike him to do a ton. If we drew a strike there, we probably would have played it. We would have taken more damage, but we would have dealt more because vulnerable was still up, and that's pretty nice for us. Thank you, Sundial, for the extra energy this turn. We don't want to take full damage, but we do want to deal as much damage as possible to him. This fire potion will deal 20, so if it comes down to it, we can do that. 6 is not that bad. Alright, good. Not as good. If we drew attacking cards, that would have been excellent, but unfortunately, what can you do? So, we're going to defend for less, which is a problem, but we're hitting for slightly more than we would be. If only we could hit him for a little bit more, we'd actually be fine, but we fully block right now, so strike is good. We're just trying to get him down to 20 so we can use our potion on him is basically what's going on here. Unless we think we don't need it. So that would do 9 and 9. That'd be 18. I think we just want to get him down to 20 and use our potion. I don't think we want to mess around with this. We'll just take it. Ooh, that's really good for our current archetype. Oh my goodness. This is coming together very, very well. I think we should sleep here. Or rest to regain 24 HP. I don't think we're going to need to do that again before the boss, so I think we're going to... It is the Hexaghost, though. Hexaghost is scary. Well, metallicize here. We're probably going to need to rest, I think. Because this is a ton of damage coming at us. I think we do what we can to mitigate damage. The Hexaghost is going to be a pain. It's going to be really, really annoying. Weakening us is not that bad, because we do have a Juggernaut in the deck now, which is an excellent card. Every time we gain block, we deal damage to enemies, as you can see here. When upgraded, which is probably... Well, it's what we wanted to do. I don't know if we're going to be able to, but it's an excellent, excellent card. So we were at 13 block, and he's dealing 18 damage. We'll gain 6 block, that's perfect. So we can finish off one of them. We're doing 3 damage and 4 damage. We cannot finish off one of them. But let's attack this one so that we can get him to strike range. Even when we're frail or weakened, we can still get him to strike range. Since a strike when weakened for us right now does 4 damage. So we're slightly stunting the bleeding. We're going to take 5 less damage this turn. So that is 13. Shrug it off means we take 1 right now. If we defend, strike, then we take none. But we're not really making progress. I think it's still worth it for now, because we did just take 1 out. If we can find a turn to slip in a Juggernaut, this fight would be over. But we haven't quite found that yet, unfortunately. It's alright though. 13 damage, Iron Wave is nice. Strike, strike, strike takes this guy out, then we would take 8. Iron Wave does not, but I think we take 8 damage here, and then just commit to resting at the bonfire, unfortunately. We don't It's Hexaghost, though. Hexaghost is a super annoying character to fight against. I don't know if we should upgrade our Juggernaut or if we should just rest. We have a ton of energy this turn thanks to Sundial, so we should easily be able to inflame. Then we will start to deal damage to this guy. We don't need to defend, but we're just going to throw them out for the heck of it. Again, Barricade would be the be-all end-all for this deck. If we could get Barricade, that's excellent. That'd be the best card possible. Alright, this is more along the lines of what we wanted. So we will Juggernaut, and we will Shrug It Off, which will prevent damage for now, but it also does damage in the meantime, which is exactly what we want. This is the combo we want to have in our deck. So now every time we gain armor, which we've been doing a very large amount of, we will be gaining... we'll be dealing damage as well. So he's not going to hit us for anything, so we're just going to kill his friend here. This fight didn't go great, but, I mean, what can you do? This is probably as well as it could have gone, unfortunately. We do have the damage to finish him, so we do not need to Shrug It Off first. We're at 67. Another Metallicize is nice. I don't know if 67 is enough to fight the Hexaghost here. If we did Smith, we would definitely Smith Juggernaut so that it only costs, or so that we deal more damage whenever we block. But I don't know if that's the play. I think we're going to do it. It's kind of risky, because if the Hexaghost kills us, that's just the end of it. And he does a ton of damage. So we're really hoping... Okay, this is okay. It could have been better, but, I mean, it could have been worse. He's going to light all 6 of his flames and hit us for a ton of damage this turn. Yeah, which is not great. It's going to deal 36 to us, so I think we should just Juggernaut and Shrug It Off for now. So we take as little damage as possible. We would have loved to play our other card there, but unfortunately, our Metallicize, fortunately we could not quite get it off. So we're not gaining block yet because we did not play that, so we should do something along these lines. The Smoothstone makes our Dexterity every turn +1, which is excellent. 2 Metallicizes is enough, but unfortunately that's all we can do. So we're not attacking him here, but I mean, we're not taking any damage. This is a fight that you want to end as quickly as possible, because every time he gets his 6 flames relit, it does a large amount of damage to us. Oh, I should have played the defend. It would have dealt 5 more damage to him. I completely forgot. That was my fault. Iron Wave's an excellent card in this scenario because of all the damage it does. 8. So we do need to defend once if we don't want to take... Actually, no, we don't. We just Iron Waved. Alright, so... This is going okay. We just have to hope to not draw as many burns. We got 1 burn, but we have a... This is not a great turn. We would have loved to put up some more armor there, because we're going to take 7 damage, and he's pretty close to his 6 flame, which is really bad. Shrug It Off first, I think. Yeah, just in case if we get something better. We did not, so we will be doing this. This next attack is going to hurt. It's going to hurt a lot. We really have to hope to not get any burns. We're going to get 1 burn, so we have to remember that. We're going to take 2 damage. He's going to deal 30. It's actually not that bad. I think we're fine. Yeah, we'll be fine. That wasn't as bad as I thought it was going to be. I thought it was going to be a lot worse. Keep in mind, if we kill him, we get all of our HP back when we move on to the next floor, so it's not as dire as it looks. So long as we can finish him off quickly, which we need to do very shortly. This is a really, really scary turn for us. This is 8 damage, and he is dealing 8 damage. So That's really bad. We're at 10 HP. This is scary. He's going to deal 14 to us. Do we have enough to kill him? 8, 8, 16, so no. But if we shrug it off, Iron Wave, I think we have enough to kill him. So 10, 5, yes. Okay, thank goodness. Thank goodness, that was close. But we knew it was going to be close when we... Oh, thank you. We knew it was going to be close when we decided to upgrade our Juggernaut. Cursed Key, gain energy at the start of each turn. Whenever you open a non-boss chest, gain a curse. That's okay. 4 cards instead of 3, gain energy. You can no longer use potions. That's a great card, and I think we're going to go for it. Or a great trinket, I mean. Or whatever, artifact, I think is what they're called in-game officially. I call them trinkets because I played a lot of Isaac. And because I'm dumb. If we go this way, we get an elite, and we get a ton of question marks. We have an opportunity to fight 3 elites if we go this way. There's also no shop this way, which is pretty bad, so we definitely want to go this way. Unless we're going to go over here. That looks like a pretty good route. Let's go this way. Because of our Juzu bracelet here. These guys are annoying. We need to kill them quickly. I think we have 3 or 4 turns to kill these guys before they run off with our money. So we're going to take damage here no matter what. This is not a great turn. I don't think Juggernaut's going to be doing enough for us. But I guess it is. I guess we should do this. It's not... Oh, I completely forgot we had another energy. Thanks to our Sozu here. I wish I had remembered that. So they just took 30 gold from us there. We do get it back if we manage to beat them. And I really hope we do. So we're going to focus 1 down to start. I think we should... Do we strike or do we inflame? That puts him to 12. That puts... It deals 12 damage. That would put him to 29. 29... We would... No, that's not enough. So we need more strike. We need more strength. Alright, he's at 28 anyway because of our defend. We're still getting hit here, which is not great, but we're trying to kill them before... Oh, we gotta kill him quickly. So... Iron Wave for sure. Hope to hit him with that. Okay. Strike and hope to hit him with this. Excellent. Okay. Hit him again, please. Ugh. It's fine. We should be able to deal enough damage, depending on how much shield he gets. He gets 6. So we have to deal 9 damage. I think we'll be able to deal 9 to him. I don't know if we're going to be able to finish this one. We're probably not going to be able to. But we can do that, and then he dies, which is great. He's going to put up a shield here, which is awful for us. But we might actually be able to kill him. We're going to potentially be able to kill him. We need to deal 29. That's very difficult. But we'll try. We'll try our hardest. Oh, we got him pretty easily, actually. Okay. So we got all of our gold back, which was 75. And we got a little bit of their gold. Flex is a great card, but Iron Wave Plus I think is amazing for our current deck. This guy's annoying, but he's alone, so it's not that bad. Didn't really get anything we want to start. We want like a barricade or some sort of buff to start, which we did not get, unfortunately. So not great. He's going to hit us with a Hex, I think, which is scary. Means whenever we play a skill, which is something like block, or defend, I mean, it puts a daze into our deck. He's not going to hit us this turn, so I think we should just Juggernaut, Metallicize. This way we have consistent damage to him at the end of every turn. It puts 3 dazes into our deck, but we have damage to deal to him every turn now. And we gain 7 armor every turn. Barricade looks pretty good here, actually. Barricade Iron Wave, I think, is our play. That way we're not taking damage. Alright, he's not attacking us again, which is great. We're putting a lot of dazes into our deck, but there's not a lot we can do about that. That's just the way our deck functions. We're doing pretty good damage to him, though, in return. And he's not attacking us, which is great. Should shrug it off first in case we get a bash. We can shrug it off again. Did not get a bash. I think it's more worthwhile to deal damage and not worry about these dazed, because we're putting him super close to death, and we have a barricade up, so we're going to keep our defense anyway. So I think it should be relatively simple to just finish him off right here, actually, with this defend. So now, the strength of this deck, I think, is showing. It's starting to do very well. We don't want any of those. We're going this way. We have the option to fight one of these boys, and I think we'll probably take that. Because we want to go this way, if I remember right. Do we? We can actually fight another one. We could fight 2 more, actually. So we'll worry about that when it comes to it. These cannot be combat because of our Juzu bracelet again. We can upgrade a card for free. That's very, very good. We'll upgrade our barricade. Thank you for that. We'll do it once more. We can gain 5 max HP, or we can do nothing. I guess we should gain 5 max HP. Basically, we took 15 damage to put 5 more to our total HP. If we hit this shop, then this one's kind of not worth as much. But we have a ton of gold, actually, so I think we should still hit this shop. It's because we have a very large amount of gold. Nothing here we really want card-wise, but these are what we want to look out for. This is excellent with our deck. This is also really nice. I think we want both of these, and then we want to remove a strike from our deck. So we have next to no money left, but that was super worth it. This guy's super annoying. He's going to hit us for 12 right off the bat. But if we Juggernaut, Metallicize, Defend, we're only taking 2. But he is putting a wound into our deck, which is bad. But that lets us do a lot more damage, and I think that was essential, unfortunately. Barricade, Metallicize, Shrug it off, maybe? If we Metallicize, we'd be doing 7. So we gain 3, or we gain 7. That's 16. It's not quite enough, but this would be enough to not add another wound. Do we do it now, or do we do it for the future? We don't really have the energy to now. We can't use these anymore, right? Yeah. So these are useless for us. Do we Iron Wave, or do we Metallicize? If we Metallicize, take a little bit more. I think we Metallicize, just because it's more for the future. It's like a thinking ahead kind of play, which I think is good. Shrug it off to start for sure. Hope to gain another one. We do not. We really need to get as much block as possible going here. So I think we Inflame Defend. That way we have 9 carryover block here, thanks to Barricade. Then we can just keep stacking and stacking and stacking to the best of our abilities. Like so. Alright, I think we got this fight locked down at this point, hopefully. If we double strike, we deal 16. Well, we're definitely playing 1 strike, so we can throw that out. 20... what is that, 26? So if we... I think we should just double defend. I think it makes more sense. I think that way we have a little bit more armor for next turn to hopefully stop his attacks. And we still do 5 damage. So card draw first. We'll Iron Wave. Iron Wave does more damage than a strike, and defend does 3 less, but it lets us carry over more armor. But I think the damage at this point is more important. So we should be able to kill him this turn. Trinket I would love would be maybe bronze scales, so that when an enemy hits us, they take damage. That would be nice. We get Matrushka, which means the next 2 chests we open have relics. Body Slam's nice. It's a great card. And we want it to go this way. Yes. Because this way we can fight another elite enemy. And we can again if we choose to. So this is definitely the correct path for us. We got these boys. We got Big Boy and Healy. This is fine. Okay, we got a good turn to set up our metallicizes here for free. We would like to have drawn into something other than just our metallicizes. Like our Juggernaut would have been great, but 2 metallicizes is an excellent way to start. We would love to upgrade that other metallicize, but I think we would upgrade something else in our deck before we did that. So there's our Juggernaut. Great card. We can shrug it off. We don't have a barricade and we don't want to draw it this turn because we can't play it, so I think we should just do this. It's plenty of armor. It's going to put a shield on the healer, which is fine. Not too bad. There's our barricade. Excellent. We can barricade, defend. We take 3 damage from that, but it's not that bad. We're going to hit him because we're not breaking through this shield anyway. She's just going to heal, but it's alright. 3 damage is not too bad since we heal 8 now at the end of combat. Well, at the start and at the end. Start we heal 2, at the end we heal 6. Inflame is excellent here. We can shrug it off. Do we strike or do we defend? I think we just strike. Alrighty. Just buffing strength instead of healing. That's probably better for us. Iron Wave's a great card. We're probably throwing that out. And then defend, body slam, I think is what we're going to do. I don't think that's enough to kill her, but if we hit her with these 5s, it will be. We did indeed hit her with the 5s. That was very excellent. Very lucky from our Juggernaut there. Alright. This is going super well. Very easy fight so far. This is just a normal enemy though, so I'm gonna bash him for the vulnerable. I think he hits us with a big attack next turn, if I remember right. Since we killed the healer, he's gonna hit us, yeah, for 30. Which is fine. We can Iron Wave. Yeah, we definitely have him killed here. With defend, strike, body slam. Yeah. Body slam did the holy number. Excellent. Another barricade seems like overkill. So I don't think we need it. I think we pass. Here, I think we want to fight the elite for sure. Instead of resting. So we're going to hit up this question mark. We can gain 100 gold, or we can gain 250 and get regret. How far are we from a shop? The shop is very soon. But we don't have enough money, but we definitely would. I think we want to do this. I think that's worth it. Happy Flower is excellent. Ginger is also pretty good. We're going to be relatively rich in energy, so I think taking another buff card is actually good for us. This is our elite enemy here. Not so bad. We get a barricade right off the bat, but they are going to hit us pretty hard. But we definitely want to barricade. They're going to hit us for 18. We can make them hit us for 6 instead, which I think is better. Or we can kill one. We can hit one and inflame for the strength. But we don't really need to do that. I think we just block as much as possible. So we only take, was that 6? Yeah. We can take 6 or we can take 12. I think we take 6. So I think we just hit 1 and then heal up and pass. So we're actually taking, yeah, 6. That's what I thought. So that's a pretty big buff. He's going to hit us very hard. Juggernaut Metallicize is amazing, but we're going to get hit super hard. We have a shop next, but we do have a bonfire coming up, so I think we're fine to just do this. It's not ideal, but again, we have a bonfire coming up, not a big deal. We're going to hit him because we're not breaking those shields anyway. They're doing a ton of damage to us, but they're not quite killing us. So long as we can start popping off with our shield and whatnot, and our Metallicize is excellent. Shrug it off, shrug it off. Metallicize. Iron Wave. On him to kill him. That also stops 12 damage coming through, which is great. Oh, I don't know why I ended my turn. Should have defended, but that's okay. Not a big deal. Putting out some more buffs. He should be summoning another minion, but he's not. Scary. We should be able to play everything here pretty handily. Should also be able to kill this guy if we get the right hits. I guess we should see our hits before we do that. Alright, very simply killed. So it's just him right now. He's going to hit us for a ton. Are we dead? 36? No, we're fine. We're completely fine. Alright, so he is summoning his boys now, which is not that big of a deal. Inflame, Iron Wave, and then we Body Slam for 31. At this point, we should probably just focus him down, because if we kill him, these boys run away as well. This one's not scary at all, so I'm pretty happy with that one, because we can't get weakened because of our Ginger trinket here. Start withdraw. Regret's bad. We cannot quite play out our hand, but we definitely want to play this. We can stop 9 damage coming through, which I think is worth it. So we do this. Actually we... does it matter? It makes no difference, actually, so... should do this. If we can make it through this fight, we'll be fine. We just need to make it through this fight. So he's summoning another minion. Can we do enough damage here to finish him off? Okay. We might be able to. If we keep getting lucky like that, we definitely will. Alright, we should be able to finish him off next turn then. Excellent. These two are exactly what we want. This guy's annoying, but it shouldn't matter because we should be able to just finish him off. Let's draw first. It's fine. Yeah, they just run away now. Excellent. That did not go very well, but it's not that bad. Pommel Strike is pretty good for card draw, but I don't know if we need that kind of card draw right now. We definitely need to go to the shop, though. Another Metallicize could be nice, but we definitely want to get rid of that. Pen Nib is excellent. Not great. This is great. And this is okay. Metallicize I don't think is necessary, but we can afford it. We could also chuck a Flex in, which is pretty nice. I don't know if we really want to do any of that, though. So unfortunately we're not fighting this third elite enemy. We're just gonna go campfire and minion campfire, and then fight the guard, or the champ. Champ, I think is his name. Huh. Do we want this metallicized is the question. I guess it's fine. It kind of floods our deck a little bit, which isn't great, but what can you do? Thanks to the Regal Pillow, we heal 15 additional HP, so that's pretty nice. And we should be able to rest at the last one as well. We get our Juggernaut, which is excellent. So we definitely Juggernaut to take the least amount of damage as possible. Then I think we Iron Wave, defend. They're doing 25, that would be 5, 11, 17. I think that's our best option, since we do deal a pretty good amount of damage through Juggernaut alone. If we can just kill this guy, and it's just a one-on-one with this shelled parasite guy, that's not bad. Barricade would be nice to play, and I think we can afford it. It's unfortunate that we're taking so much damage, but there's not really very many ways around it. Unfortunately, we're hitting his plated armor as well, which we definitely do not want to be doing. I think maybe that metallicize was a mistake. I'm not sure, though. So the vulnerable there is really bad. We're taking a ton of damage here, which is awful. We don't want to be taking this much damage. So we're definitely going to have to rest at the next bonfire, unfortunately, before Champ. Champ could do a number to us, because we are slow at the start, but once we get rolling, we really get rolling. So 18. 18's nothing. We can take that pretty simply. We just do something like this, since we weren't killing him anyway. Alright, we should be able to kill this boy next turn, which is excellent. Once it's a one-on-one with this guy, it'll be much easier. Trigger off. Iron Wave. We should inflame first, and then Iron Wave, because then we kill him. I think we killed him anyway. I think I was just looking at the wrong stat. 28 damage. That seems worth it. Okay. Not bad, not bad. Pretty easy turn there. We're almost done. Once we get rolling, this deck is incredible, but it just takes a little bit to get rolling. We have everything we could ask for. This is a... yeah, that was a overkill. Armaments is pretty good. I guess we'll take Armaments. Our deck's getting a little thick for my liking, but these are all good cards. These are great cards as well. And no one's attacking us. This is a great start. We can start with a Barricade and a Juggernaut, since no one's attacking us. That's a lot of setup already. They're going to put Dazes in our deck, and he's going to just buff his armor, which is annoying, but if we can just outblock, it's completely doable. So, 3, 15... not great, but we're going to play these 4. It allows us to only take 3, which is not ideal, but we deal a pretty good amount of damage, and we're hoping to draw as many blocks as possible, and block enablers. Armaments is great. It's a great start. We can play our whole hand, so we should. We're going to focus this guy because he has the least amount of HP. We're going to hope to kill him. Unfortunately, our Juggernaut here isn't helping much in that endeavor, but it's okay. We're not taking any damage this turn, which is great. I'm gonna start with a Shrug It Off. It's not where I wanted that to hit. We can guarantee the kill here, and we definitely will. That's important. We can Shrug It Off and Metallicize, I guess. That way we gain as much armor as possible. Metallicize probably wasn't necessary there, but, you know, what are you gonna do? This is all the dazes we're ever gonna have in our deck, so not a big deal. We completely broke through his armor. He has 14 health left. I think we're fine in this fight. Started out a little dicey, as it tends to, but it ended well at least. Heavy Blade's great in a strength deck. Searing Blow is also great in a strength deck, but we are not a strength deck. We're going to come here and rest, and then we're going to fight Champ and hope for the best. We're almost at max HP, one off. So if we can get poppin' early... Okay, we can indeed get poppin' early, excellent. So we start with an Armaments, and then we Barricade Metallicize. That blocks all the damage he's going to be doing, and it sets us up amazingly for the future. We do need to draw our Juggernaut still. That's important. Okay, and we can buff as much as possible this turn. We have 2 left. Do we want to hit him? Or do we just want to Juggernaut? I think we want to hit him and defend. So the Frail on us is annoying, but it shouldn't be that bad. There's our Juggernaut. So we play Juggernaut first, and then we will Shrug It Off. Then we'll then we'll Inflame, and then we'll Iron Wave. Yeah. So I know he's capable of doing a ton of damage. He's not doing it yet, but I know that he definitely can. So I am still pretty scared. I think we're gonna Shrug It Off first and then Armaments, because we don't really need to upgrade our Shrug It Off. I mean, I guess it's the best thing to upgrade looking at it now, because our Body Slam's gonna cost 0, which is excellent. It means we can get off a ton of stuff like that and then also do a ton of damage to him. Body Slam's great for this deck. If we get another one, I would take it, but I don't know what else I would even take. There's not much that I would really like to take in this deck at this point. I think we Metallicize Bash Iron Wave here for the most damage possible. And block, because we're gonna need this block. It doesn't look like it now, but he does very, very good damage later on. Pet Nib is also active, so if we could get Body Slam this turn, we did not, but it would have been excellent. We're just going to be doing damage to him normally. I think this turn he's going to buff his strength. It looks like he is indeed. That's scary. Armaments first, just for the Iron Wave. We should bash. Iron Wave, Body Slam. So he is down to 72. Now he buffs his strength a lot, if I remember right. Yeah, +6. Oh, he's just buffing again. Excellent. If he's just going to keep buffing, then that's perfect. Buffing is exactly what we want him to do. Okay. So this fight's almost over. That went incredibly well. We're definitely catered to boss fights with our current deck. I think that's safe to say. Considering our Body Slam just did 123 damage. I don't think anyone's going to dispute that fact. Offering is amazing for this deck as well. It's card draw and it's energy. Those are both really good things. Velvet Choker is awful. Tiny House is okay. And White Beast is actually useless. So I guess we should do this. The potion doesn't matter, but it gives us gold and it gives us the opportunity to get another card, which we do not want. So, I mean, it gave us a little bit of gold. It was better than the other two because we can't use potions, and we could only play 6 cards with the Choker, which would be awful. Who's our boss? Oh, it's excellent. It's just these two. Donu and whatever the other one's called, Deka maybe. That's perfect for us. It's a great final boss. But we have to get there still. Do we want to go to the shop? Well, do we want to go to that shop, I mean? If we do, then we can hit the other shop as well, or we can just go here and try to upgrade, which I think is worth it. Then we could go like that. Yeah, that's a great path. So we want to try this way, because our deck is already good enough to win on its own. So we don't really need to do anything too special here. I should have Juggernaut first. That was my mistake. If I'm playing Juggernaut, which I think I should. I would have loved to defend, because then we wouldn't be taking damage. But you can't really complain, I guess. Defend means we would have not taken this 5 damage. But what can you do? Shrug It Off is great. Shrug It Off is great. Iron Wave is good. Offering is excellent, but I'm not going to play it here because it exhausts. We don't have Barricade up yet, so I'm only playing that Defend to get the damage off. The burns are annoying. I'm really hoping for our Barricade soon. Unfortunately, we didn't get it this time. So we're going to take no damage, but we need that Barricade. We're going to get it this time for sure. We should definitely... this isn't great. We're taking a pretty good amount of damage here. 9 damage, that's not what we want to see. We're at 74, or 76, I mean. That's not good. But if we just get a ton of blocks, we'll be fine. Alright, excellent. Not too bad. None of those are something we need. Go to the shop. Another Shrug It Off wouldn't be too bad. Oh, I would love to be able to afford that kunai. The kunai is such a good trinket, but unfortunately we can't afford it, so we're just going to ditch a strike. Then I think we go question mark, here, I think it was. Yeah. So question mark. We can get a relic if we fight these guys. And it should be pretty easy. If we just have to kill this guy, and then our armor will kill those guys. So I think we should. We'll get a relic for it. I think it's worth it. We really only have to worry about that guy. But this isn't a great turn for starting hand. Maybe we should Offering. Let's Offering in hopes of getting something like Juggernaut. Then we can double metallicize. That's 7, so we're still taking 17. If we do this, we only take 5. That's worth it. Then we can also Inflame. So right now we're taking 5, which isn't too bad. We're never going to take anything from these guys, because they can only hit for 7. So we should really prioritize killing this guy. And we don't have to worry about taking their spikes damage, because we can kill them with Juggernaut. So armaments, or Shrug It Off first. I guess armaments first, right? Because what else would we really want to upgrade? Well, we would love to upgrade Body Slam, I guess. So Shrug It Off first. That's a shame. Alright, not awful, not awful. We still don't have our barricades, so we're not keeping this armor, unfortunately. But we're getting there. There's our barricade this turn. It's a lot of damage, but unfortunately we have to take it. It stinks. We're taking a lot of damage here. But keep in mind we're gonna get a relic for this, so we just gotta hope it's a good relic. The burns are really annoying, really annoying, but I mean, we're not taking damage at least. We really need this guy gone though. His strength is getting too high. Alright. Hopefully this turn we can finish that guy off. He's put a lot of burns in our deck, which is really annoying. Alright, so he's gone. No more burns, aside from all the burns we already have. I mean, no more burns anymore. The burns should not matter anymore, so long as we can just stack defense. So we don't actually want to play anything this turn. Because we don't want to take damage from their spikes. If we hit them, we would take 9 or we would take 11, which is not nice. So we don't really want to be hitting them. 13. If we do this, that's 26. That's actually fine. We can finish him off early to not take any more damage from him, ever. Because their spikes don't go through our armor, luckily. So, with that being said, we can just strike and defend to finish him off. Not too bad. What is our relic here? Whenever you play a power, heal 2 HP. That's pretty nice, because we have a pretty good amount of powers that we're playing. So I like that. Here we get an elaborate shrine. Oh, we get this again. We're not going to any more shops. Unless we want to up here. But we really don't. So we're not going to any more shops. So it doesn't really matter, but I guess we'll just take the gold. Oh, we could go to this shop, but we don't really want to. We want to go this way. We don't really want to fight the elite, because I think we're pretty confident the way we are to take on the Donus. The Donut Boys. Okay, Barricade is excellent. Barricade should always be coming out here. Let's draw first, just in case. Alright. That also heals us a little bit because of our new bird-faced urn, which is nice. We can heal some more from Inflame as well. It's great. These guys are going to shuffle Dazed into our deck, so we're going to try to kill him first. The Exploder and the Thorns, the Spiker Boy, we're not going to worry about. We're just going to try to kill this guy as quickly as possible. I think we metallicize, because we don't take any damage if we do that, and we get health back, so I think that's the way to do it. Luckily this boy was attacking us, which is great. The Repulsor. We're A-okay with him attacking us. Well, we're just playing out our hand for this turn, unfortunately. But we're still healing a pretty good amount. I think the third metallicize was a mistake, though. I think we were fine with 2 metallicizes. But so long as we can get to the boss, I think we can stomp the boss relatively simply, depending on our starting hand, of course. Gain some more HP. We'll finish off this boy. Should have done that first to guarantee our armor hit on one of these two, but I wasn't thinking straight. We want to kill this boy when we have a ton of armor, so the explosion doesn't actually hurt us. Which we should be able to do right now, actually. Because we have a pretty good amount of armor. And we're not going to be taking any damage, so we should definitely kill him this turn. And now we're just going to stack armor. He's only doing 9 to us per hit, so that's not too bad. Yeah, we can kill him pretty easily like this. not bad. That went pretty well. We're back to full HP. Potion doesn't matter. We're already regretting our Metallicize, so I don't think we need another one. What does Evolve do? Nah. We wanted to do this to upgrade one of our cards. Do we want to upgrade a Metallicize, a Body Slam, or the Offering? The Offering draws us 2 more cards, which is great, but I don't think we need it. The Body Slam is free, which is great. I think we Metallicize. I think we upgrade that. We're almost on Pen Nib as well. Keep in mind that this is never going to be combat because of our bracelet. I know I've said it a lot, but it's important. Defend, Barricade, Iron Wave. Defend of all of those, unfortunately. Not too bad, because it is thinning our deck still, but could be better. This is not a great starting hand, unfortunately, but I guess it could be worse. We would have loved to draw more powers in our starting hand because he's not attacking us. He's only going to hit us for 5. We really need our powers. There we go. That's better. We're going to heal that damage off with our Bird-Faced Urn anyway. So not bad. Not bad at all. We're actually going to save Inflame because of that, I think. We're going to try to draw into our Juggernaut, which we did. Oh, excellent. Alright, this fight should be easy now. We're going to save our Metallicizes in case we get hit, because we are at -1 dexterity. So just in case if we get hit, we'll... actually, we don't really need to. If we play the Metallicizes, we're not going to get hit. Let's be real. So that's all of our Metallicizes played. We're going to be gaining 12 block at the end of every single turn, which is great. The Inflame, I guess we're going to play. Doesn't really matter. Probably should have drawn first. We would rather defend Body Slam because it does a ton of damage. Alright. Excellent. Okay, pretty good amount of damage here. Alright, this is our turn to hopefully finish him off. Not quite, but we did come to 23 away, which is pretty nice. He's definitely finished off this turn. Yeah, we got our Body Slam. That's immediately 216 damage. That Body Slam is going to be nuts for us. Another Body Slam. I think that's pretty much the only card we would have taken there. I think this route is the route we go. But if we go this route, we can hit a shop. And we get just as many question marks, but we get a shop. So let's go this way, actually. Oh, we get the Shuriken. That's huge. And we get the Lantern, which is even more armor. Don't really want any of those. Double tap could be nice, but I don't think we need it. And if we go here, yeah, this should be a very simple run for us at this point. This is just menial stuff now. We can upgrade Metallicize or Body Slam. Let's get 1 Body Slam upgraded. We should be able to do it again, but just in case if we can't. This is not a great starting hand, but it's not awful at the same time. I think I should have Inflamed first, because we're playing in... Are we playing Inflame? 7? Yes, we are playing Inflame. So I should have done that first. That was my mistake. We want to try to kill these guys as quickly or as similarly as possible. I targeted this one because he's gaining armor, so that he's roughly the same HP as the rest of them. We want to try to kill them at similar times if possible, but we don't want them to do all this damage to us. We might actually need to rest at this rate, which is not nice. Again, we're just trying to keep them at similar HP. So we're taking 4, but we still have powers to play, so we could heal from our urn. I think we offering here. I think it's worth it. If we offering... Should we armaments first? Yes. That way we draw more cards. We get Sundial off as well, so we have tons and tons of energy. Okay. So we need to block 26. That's not too bad. We're at 17 already. Now we're at 26, which is exactly what we want to be at. But we also have our barricade, so we can just start throwing up defenses, and they'll go down one at a time. This is definitely the slower way to do this, but I think we're fine. So long as we can keep stacking our defenses, I think we're going to be a-okay here. Guess I should have bashed him first. Yeah, we're actually going to bash him, because we can take him out with our body slam. And we may as well. It's damage off the table. I don't think we're going to be able to kill both of these guys this turn, so he should regrow. But hopefully we'll be able to kill one. Upgrading that body slam is really nice. So we're going to do that. And we're going to try to finish this guy off. Which I think we should be able to do very easily. And then we actually, I think, have just one. Yeah, we totally just won. That was super easy. I didn't realize we had that much strength. We're getting a lot of strength from the shuriken, I believe, which is excellent. We don't want any of those. Then it's just question mark, shop, and then we're to the boss. So, we're really getting there. What is this? Become cursed, heal HP. Don't need that. Receive 2 madness. We don't really want madness either. That kind of floods our deck. I think it's more... If we get Wraith, we're not doing any combat in this room anyway, and we'd be able to remove it at this shop. Though I would like to remove a strike, I don't really want 2 madnesses, so I think we're just gonna go for this and remove it at the shop. Duck into a small hut, I can upgrade a card with a 1/4 chance of becoming injured, or get a relic. I definitely don't want that. So, we could do this to upgrade a card. Do we need to upgrade something? We could upgrade a metallicize, but it's not a big deal. I think we should just leave. Then we'll go to this shop. We will remove that card from our deck. We have enough for one of these as well. Lee's Waffle maxes, or raises my max HP by 7. This is really good. The Vajra or whatever it is. We don't want potions. I think we take this and we get rid of a card. Definitely get rid of Wraith. And we can't afford this, so thank goodness I didn't buy that first. I completely forgot that this was 100. So let's just leave now. Go here and upgrade a card. We'll upgrade our metallicize. And then we'll fight the bosses. We'll fight these Donu and... what are you, Deka? Deka, okay. Donu and Deka. Well, that could have gone better if we drew a, if we drew into our barricade. That would have been the optimal turn. But, do we want to offering already? If we were to offering, we should have done it before, so I don't think we should. I think we should just upgrade it. And then, if we draw into... okay, we didn't. I was going to say if we draw into our... let's focus Donu, I guess. I don't think it really matters who we focus, but I'm just going to focus Donu. If we drew into our barricade, we would offering so we could play it. That's basically what I was trying to say. Still haven't drawn into it, which is not great. We'll metallicize again, and then we'll Iron Wave, Bash? Yeah. Or Iron Wave, Inflame, I mean. Oh, well, I did that completely backwards. Should have been Inflame, Iron Wave. For sure. So we're going to be taking a little bit of damage here, which is unfortunate, but we're still getting our deck set up. We don't have our Barricade yet, which is really bad. Still don't have our Barricade, which is actually not bad because we don't really have the armor to play it this turn, so we don't want to play our Shrug It Off. I think we want to instead strike, defend, because if we play our Shrug It Off, we could draw into our Barricade, and then we wouldn't be able to play it. So I think we should save it for this turn and be able to play it this turn, because there's a 100% chance we're drawing it. So Barricade, excellent. Get that out there, Shrug Her Off. Then we can Inflame Iron Wave. So basically we're saying we're okay with taking a little bit of damage now, and we're going to be buffing as much as possible. Alright, not bad. This is a very simple turn. We can only do so much, so we're going to do all of it. That's not great, because we're taking more damage still, but what can you do? We can't use these, so I mean, I guess we'll just let them sit there and look pretty, I suppose. We would just be getting these cards. Wait, is this plus? Yeah. So we would really only be getting these cards, and then these would be going away. If we offering, is that worth it? Armaments, Shrug It Off. Yeah, that's totally worth it. Especially for the Shrug It Off. And we get more from Sundial as well. So if we get Body Slam, it would be nice to upgrade, but I think we just Armaments now. Then we Shrug It Off. Oh, we did get the Body Slam. That stinks, but what can you do? Definitely Bash. Actually, Bash doesn't do anything, so Defend, Strike, Body Slam, because it does more. Wait, let's calculate this. 88. I guess we should do this first. So he's at 61. And we do 14. It doesn't quite get there, but we were close. We were close. So Donu is almost gone, which is excellent. He's just buffing strength, which is fine, completely fine. This turn's really straightforward. Hopefully we can finish him off. No, we're not going to be able to finish him off. If we hit him, we potentially would have been able to, but for whatever reason, Juggernaut really likes hitting Deca over here, over Donu. But the second we finish him off, this fight becomes way, way easier. Which we do this turn with our Strike. Not bad, not bad. Now we just need to focus on building defenses. And then we should be fine. Should really focus on defense, I think, right now, over actually hitting him. Hitting him would be doing damage, but defending just it makes it so much easier. It doesn't allow him to hit us, and it makes it so that we still do damage even though we're defending, which is huge. We really need that. Pen Nib is active, so if we draw into our Body Slam, that would be amazing. If we draw into our Body Slam, okay, no Body Slam, but it would have been great. Strike does the most, so we will just Strike. Almost done. We have almost won. I think we'll be, well, I mean, we'll definitely be winning this run, without a doubt. There you go. Not bad. Pretty easy. That's how I play the Ironclad, basically. I either do that or I strength stack, and I think this way works very well. I think it's pretty simple. Are we getting an unlock? We are indeed. We're unlocking Exhume, which looks pretty neato. Sentinel. That's pretty cool. And Havoc. Alright, those are pretty good. So that's what this game's all about. Just wanted to show a quick run just to show this game off a little bit, because I think it's a ton of fun. So if you enjoyed it, let me know. If you want to see more, also let me know. Thank you for watching, and I will see you next time.